Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to perform order of operations with complex fractions. So let us take an example here. In this example, we want to simplify this complex fraction. So we have negative 1 over 2 raised to the power of 3 times 7 minus 3 divided by 4 minus 9 plus 4 over 5. Let's say we have some complex fraction of that type. So the way we want to simplify this is as follows. We'll follow these steps. Step number 1, write the order of operation process down. P E M D A S. We're going to, if we have parentheses, numbers inside the parentheses, we'll open it up. If we have exponents, we will simplify that, we'll expand it. If we have multiplication, division, addition and subtraction, we will perform that from left of the equation to the right of the equation. So let us try that. In step 2, we're going to first simplify the exponential part we have. Negative 1/2 raised to the power of 3. So what does this mean? The exponents, the base term needs to be repeated the number of times the exponential term is indicating to us. So we have negative 1/2, that is the base, and we need to repeat that 3 times with multiplication sign. So when we do that, we can write it out as follows. Negative times negative is a positive, positive times a negative is a negative. In the numerators, 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. In the denominator, we have 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So therefore, negative 1/2 raised to the power of 3 simplifies to negative 1 over 8. Then in step 3, we're going to look at the second part of the expression where it says 7 minus 3 divided by 4 minus 9. We'll simplify this. 7 minus 3 is 4 divided by 4 minus 9 is negative 5. So therefore, positive divided by negative is a negative. Therefore, this we can write it out as negative 4 over 5. So let us put a box around these numbers here, and then we can put all of those together in just a minute. So therefore, in step 4, we will put everything together. Now, negative 1/2 raised to the power of 3 simplified to negative 1 over 8. Then times 7 minus 3 divided by 4 minus 9 simplified to negative 4 over 5. Since this is times, since that is multiplication, we'll put that in parentheses. Plus 4 over 5 is what we have. Now, we want to be able to perform the multiplication first. In step number 5, we're going to perform the multiplication, and then in the end we'll perform the addition. So in here we have two fractions, negative 1/8 times negative 4 over 5. Let me write it here. Negative 1/8 times negative 4 over 5. So negative times a negative is a positive. We multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. 1 times 4 is 4. 8 times 5 is 40. So, but we'll keep it this way, and we can simplify it some more. We have 8 in the denominator, 4 in the numerator. 8 is a multiples of 4, so therefore 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. Therefore, the numerator becomes 1 times 1 is 1, and the denominator becomes 5 times 2 is 10. So therefore, when we multiply negative 1/8 times negative 4 over 5, it's simplified to 1 over 10. Now, in step number 6, we're going to take that 1 over 10 and then add it to 4 over 5. Now we want a common denominator for 10 and 5. We want to find the least common multiple for the numbers 10 and the number 5. So how do we do that? We know that 10 is a multiples of 5. 10 is the multiples of 5. So therefore we can write this as 10 times what number is equal to 10, and 5 times what number is equal to 10. We know that 10 times 1 is equal to 10 and 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So therefore we have a common denominator. So we can write this as the first fraction as 1 over 10 multiply and divide by 1, and the second fraction 4 over 5 we will multiply and divide by 2 because we want to make the denominator as equal to 10 from what we have seen from this least common multiple process. So therefore 1 times 1 is 1, 10 times 1 is 10, plus 4 times 2 is 8, and then 5 times 2 is 10. Therefore the common denominator for these two fractions is 10, and therefore we can combine the numerator parts. 1 plus 8 is what we have in the numerators. 1 plus 8 is 9, and in the denominator we have 10. Therefore this is where we want to leave it. This is how we can simplify this complex fraction using the order of operation process. In my next presentation, we shall see some more examples of how to simplify complex fractions using order of operations.